Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow takes place 1 year after the events of Aria of Sorrow, where Soma seems to have lost his dark powers after defeating Chaos. It's also the first game to be on the DS, meaning that one screen is used for gameplay and the other is used to view the map. Very helpful. Also, this game is a really cool anime intro that I don't just want to gloss over. It got me pretty hyped to play the game, not gonna lie. The game focuses on a cult led by a woman named Celia Fortner, who seeks to kill Soma and revive the dark power of Dracula sleeping inside him, as sort of a retribution for Soma denying his destiny and becoming the Dark Lord incarnate in the previous game. Instead of running from this new threat, however, Soma decides to take the initiative and confront his foes head-on, eventually discovering a castle and monsters similar to those owned by Dracula, supposedly constructed by the cult as the scene for the ritual required to sacrifice Soma and revive the vampire lord. The gameplay is almost exactly like Aria, even including that awesome tactical soul system, but this game also introduces a new mechanic, the magical seal system. This is taught to us by returning Aria of Sorrow character Yoko Bonades, who was pretty important in the first game too, and I kind of forgot to talk about her. Sorry, Yoko. The magical seal system is used specifically on bosses and must be used to defeat them. It also makes use of the Nintendo DS's touchscreen, where you have to draw an intricate symbol or seal on the touchscreen to trap defeated boss enemies. If the seal is not drawn quickly and correctly, the boss can regenerate health and continue to fight. This may seem a bit annoying at first, but the seals are never too complicated or crazy that you won't pull it off in your second or third try. And of course, like the previous game, the soundtrack is incredible. Along the way, we run into not only our returning friends, such as Genya, Julius, and Mina, but also two minions of Celia, Dario and Dimitri, who are both equally hateable villains. We fight both of them throughout the story, and eventually we find Celia, who's about to sacrifice Mina to resurrect the Dark Lord within Soma. It appears to be too late, and Mina's killed. This actually shocked me, as I really didn't expect them to kill her off like this, but unfortunately, that's it. Soma's best friend is gone. Nah, I'm just kidding. It was a fake Mina that was supposed to trick Soma into releasing his dark power. But luckily, Genya interrupts and stops Soma before he loses control. It turns out that Dimitri learned Soma's soul dominance ability and took the dark power for himself, making him the new heir to the Dark Lord Dracula. Eventually, Soma confronts Dimitri, who has summoned the power of a powerful demon known as Menace. He even went so far as to sacrifice Celia to do so, but he can't control the dark power and the demon escaped from him. So it's up to Soma to bring it down and save the world yet again. And he does exactly that. Destroying what's left of the dark power as the castle crumbles, Soma is reunited with his friends, and they all live happily ever after. A great ending to the series. While there are many more Castlevania games to come after this, this is the last game in the timeline, so this is chronologically how the story ends. And it's a great way to do so. It's a great ending, and a great game too. This game also features a special Julius mode, where you get to play a new campaign as Julius Belmont, in sort of a what-if scenario where Soma does become the Dark Lord. This is also a feature in Aria, but I also forgot to talk about it. However, in Dawn, the game takes inspiration from Castlevania 3, where there are multiple playable characters, Julius, Yoko, and Genya, only this time in his true form of Alucard, and he plays exactly like he did in Symphony of the Night. This mode is so much fun and so awesome that it alone makes me like this game more than Aria, but only slightly. Aria still takes the cake when it comes to the story. Dawn of Sorrow is a great game, and you should definitely check it out. It's basically just Aria 2.0 in terms of gameplay, and I'm perfectly fine with that. The story is great, not as great as Aria, but still really great. It still has all those lovable, memorable characters, and the aesthetic is really cool. It's a fantastic game, highly recommended. Anyway, come back tomorrow when we once again return to 3D with Castlevania Curse of Darkness. See you then.